good evening, everybody. I hope you're doing well. So the 10-year, 3.789. Again, we're dipping back approximately 5 months before the 10-year was at 3.789. So that's all good news, right? A 2-year bond auction today. Just a little bit of information pumping through. Tomorrow we have jobless claims, another couple of auctions. I think a 5-year and a 7-year coming out that might have a little bit of an impact. But again, I think the theme has been and will continue to be horizontal with regards to the Treasury. And the good news is we're dipping a little bit lower. So it looks like we're going to run into 2024 pretty hot. Speaking of that, deals we're working on, right? We're still working on that reno deal. We're under contract, working on two VA loan. We're working on a bank statement loan. We're working on an FHA loan. We just started working with a client on a conventional mortgage, and we started working with another client on a conventional mortgage and another client on a VA mortgage. So you can just see what's out there, right? Reno, FHA, conventional, and VA, right? So we're touching all the bases, right? We're almost covering everything, and bank statement, right? Getting off the beaten path a little bit with the bank statement stuff. So and we got 2 of those now that we're working on. So one under contract, and one we're just starting to put together. So good stuff, interesting stuff. Again, the inquiries are coming in and asking about what things are going to look like. Talk to one of our building partners today or referral partners today. What they were looking at as far as going into 2024 Q1. And still, the comment was we're still cautiously optimistic, right? They didn't want to get too far ahead of themselves. And they felt like it was very, geographically specific, right? So, 1 week he's like, hey, we're strong here, and then nothing. But then we're strong here, and then nothing. So it really is moving around a little bit, and I don't know that anybody can put their finger on it. But again, I think the call of the day right now is not to get too far ahead of ourselves or get too excited, but be cautiously optimistic. And if you're a consumer, then I think you have to look at this thing and say, hey, I'm going to be prepared. I was talking to some family members over Christmas, and they brought something up. As a matter of fact, it was Christmas Day, right? Talking to a family member, and they're like, somebody said this about refinancing, and I was like, whoa. I mean, the misinformation and the disinformation that people that aren't in the business just come up with, right? She's like, but my friends told me this, and I'm like, okay, so your friends aren't in the mortgage business, and your friends, unfortunately, don't know what they're talking about when it comes to refinance, but here's what it is. And my statement ultimately was like, by the way, you bought your house a year ago, this is what your rate is at, and quite frankly, you don't have to lose sleep over it for the next 12 months, I don't think, because I believe your rate's going to still be lower than where we're going to see in the next 12 months, right? So that's it. If you have any questions about anything I just said, 404-915-6834, clickmortgage.com. Have an amazing evening. Take care.